Presenting our national officials for this match. First referee, Mr. Erlindo Eusebio. Second referee, Mr. Joven Racelis. Let's welcome our starting lineup from our Farm Fresh Corporation Foxies. Let's begin with our team captain. She wears jersey number 7, Louis Romero. At number 1, guest player from Colombia, Yenny Murillo. Wearing jersey number 4, Caitlin Viray. At number 12, Trisha Gail Tubu. Number 13, April Tagsip. And number 16, Riza Andrea Cruz. Starting libero is number 17, Janelle Delerio. And head coach is Mr. Shota Sato. Calling on our Creamline Cool Smashers. Game captain wears jersey number 7, Michelle Teresa Gumabao. At number 1, Kyle Angela Negrito. Wearing jersey number 6, Jeanette Panaga. At number 14, Isabel Beatriz de Leon. Number 19, Bernadette Pons. And number 22 is our guest player from the USA, Erica May Staunton. Starting libero is number 11, Kyla Liana Atienza. And head coach, celebrating his birthday today. Happy birthday, Coach Sherwin Meneses. This match is under the supervision and regulation of the Games and Amusement Board. Match number 9. Preliminary round, Season 7. Reinforced conference.
A loss. Looking at the starters now. And of course, missing in action, Gemma Galata, who is currently playing with the Las Filipinas. And injuries, sidelining, Tots Carlos and Liza Valdez as well. And here we go.
Going to the outside. Bernadette Pons. Bump set from Caitlin Viray.
Oh, it's a big one down the line. The captain, Michelle Gumabao, right away in impact.
Beautiful spot, an open spot going for that deep down the line by MG, and we all know her to be very reliable, whether she's starting or not. We all know that she will always do well for the Creamline Cool Smashers.
And that one's over. And 2 in a row for MG. Also interesting to see what kind of leadership she will bring to the court. I mean, she's always been one to the team, but now she is the title holder. She is now the captain of Creamline for this conference, with Liza sitting out.
Goes long. Farm Fresh gets her first point.
And Farm Fresh will get that first point off of the service error of Creamline. Let's bring in Sam Corrales with an early report.
I asked Yenny Murillo of the Farm Fresh Foxies what it was like playing her first game here in the PVL, and she told me that the game here in the Philippines is played much simpler and much faster. Despite being different from what she is used to, Yenny shared that she particularly loved the combination plays. She's also excited to go up against a COAT champion team with good reputation. Talking about the Creamline Cool Smashers, now ready to bounce back from their first loss, Yenny said she is here to learn and help the Foxies make it far this conference. Catch Yenny and the Farm Fresh Foxies this reinforced conference via the Pilipinas Live app for only 149 pesos a month. Back to you, Chiggy and Jamie.
Thanks a lot, Sam. And we saw good exchanges there, exchanging points. Farm Fresh getting that last one.
Yes.
We're seeing, though, that Creamline is targeting a lot of their balls to zone 5 down the line. And that's something that Farm Fresh needs to adjust to. Let's see where Mitch Gumabo goes. She finds the hole right in the middle of the Farm Fresh court, and she will score her 3rd point.
No, Chicky, there's some hesitation, I would say, from this side of the Farm Fresh Foxies. A lot of players looking at each other, no urgency. But of course, the Creamline Cool Smashers, we have to commend their setter in Kyle Negrito. She's activating the middle blockers early on and fooling the block of Farm Fresh.
Tubu is on the scoreboard now, getting it through the blockers. Tubu failed to make the double-digit mark in that last game that they played against Cherry Tigo. A tough one. They lost in 3 straight sets. Very close sets, though, aside from the first set. So yun na nakita natin, Jamie. Na nag-improve sila from their first set, 25-13. And then it was a close one, 27-25. As Staunton scores again.
And Chicky, I remember watching that match with Farm Fresh and Cherry Tigo. Trisha Tubu's actually, her blocker on the side was Kat Bell. So that's also the adjustment for the spikers. You have to see who the blocker is on the other side. Usually it's probably the import. So this is where the strategy happens, going for those off-speed attacks. Well, take a look at that.
Yeah.
That down the line, beautiful down the line by Trisha.
Tubu now not taking her time, just scoring right off the bat here. She already has 2 points.
And we first know this tandem between Louis Romero and Trisha Tubu ever since Adamson days.
That was called outside. Service error also for Farm Fresh. We're at 6-4. We're looking at a team, as we know, Creamline, the established, very much decorated team, and Farm Fresh, who has just been getting better and better since their entry into the Pro League a couple of years ago. That one is outside. Murillo still trying to get her footing.
Bit overcooked. Good intention coming from Yenny going for that cross-court attack. But Sam did mention this earlier that Yenny has such a high regard for the Philippine style of play. And I think that's the beauty behind the reinforced conference. We get to see their style as well.
Good effort on defense here by Creamline, but to no avail, and that's going to be another point for the Foxies. The spike of the set brought to you by Duncan Pasalubong ng Bayan. Trisha Tubu is waxing hot. 3 points. Good defense by the Foxies. And Kate Garay, that one's in the low hook too. And Creamline is at 8 points first with a 3-point advantage. We'll be back after the break.
First technical timeout, 8.
Suportahan natin ang mga atletang Pilipino sa Paris Olympic Games 2024. Watch the games live from July 26 to August 11 on One Sports, One Sports Plus, RPTV, TV5, and Pilipinas Live app. 100 taong laban para sa bayan. Back here at the Phil Sports Arena for the third of our triple header today. Liza Valdez just enjoying the view from the sidelines. This is not something that many of our fans want to see.
That's right. Yep.
Yes, and Jolina De La Cruz on the other side also waiting to see action.
To play, right?
Yeah, I'm sure they're itching to play.
Yes.
And her fans just itching to see her on the court as well. Creamline coming off a loss. Very uncharacteristic of this champion team. but it was an exciting 5-setter against the PLDT high-speed hitters in their first game.
Serving for the Cool Smashers.
The PLDT, by the way, already we have 2-0. Looking good here in Pool A. And a cut shot. Yeah.
This is what she was trying to go for earlier, but this time is successful. Let's take a look at this replay. Beautiful set coming from Louis. Perfect angle.
Serving for Farm Fresh.
That was a tough one. This is a broken play. Gumabao coming from back row. Almost 100% here. Mitch Gumabao. 4 points.
Well, we all know MG to have that high efficiency, whether she's coming from the front row or the back row, ever so reliable.
Serving for Creamline.
Oh, smart play by Louis Romero. Do not let her age deceive you. She's playing against veterans, but with so much poise.
Still fooling them as well. Beautiful spot.
That's perfect.
At the end
right
of not reading that.
No. Parang may mata yata
Us as
sa
well,
likod
yeah.
di ba? Sa likod ng ulo to si Louis Romero.
Good receive.
Kind of dito pushing it to Mitch Gumabao. That one is into the net. That was a tough one, a little low.
Yep. Contact also a bit too low.
Now a closer first set with Farm Fresh just down by 1.
Cruz.
Perfect receive.
Gumabao again. Just off speed. That same spot, Jamie.
And you know what? I said this earlier, Ma'am Chicky. The Farm Fresh Foxies are a bit hesitant in their movement. If you take a look at the shoulder of Michelle Gumabao, she was actually going for that off-speed attack. The set was actually a bit too high for her liking. So this is where the Farm Fresh Foxies need to anticipate their opponent.
Oh, there's anticipation. We're coming from Creamline still. Just solid 3-man block.
You know, the Farm Fresh Foxies went up against the Cherry Tigo crossovers, and this is the exact play that they were successful in. But of course, knowing the Creamline Cool Smashers, they did their assignment, they did their homework, and they studied the tendencies of Louis Romero.
It's outside.
Goes long. +1 for Farm Fresh.
Couple of service errors already for Creamline. Farm Fresh just within 2 points. So we expected this much. We were talking about this off the air, Jamie. This is not going to be a walk in the park for either team, not even for Creamline, because Farm Fresh, they're new, but they're feisty. They will fight.
I'm loving the aura of the Creamline Cool Smashers here. Pangs Panaga being very reactive after being blocked, knowing where to place that ball, going to Zone 5. Yet again, Zone 5 it has been their spot.
We want to see what kind of in-court adjustments Farm Fresh will make as Kate Baray will go again. And this time, a soft hit. Good pancake by Negrito. Ball still alive. Farm Fresh will regroup, and that was a mistimed effort there by Taxip.
That is a miscommunication between Taxip and Louis Romero.
Unfortunately for Farm Fresh, because the rally was good, the pace was good, they couldn't get it done. We have a timeout.
Communication only there. Middle. 数増えるよ。ミドルの本数増やすよ。mas madalas kami ng middle. Okay, もう一回マインドセットして、もう一回マインドセット。
1, 2, 3. Coach Shota telling his squad proper mindset. I think this is where the Farm Fresh Foxies need to stay a bit more composed, be a little bit more patient. Of course, they're going up against a championship team. And of course, we have the new reinforcement in Erica Staunton. So this is where they got to stay patient here.
Set. Good read there by Panaga. Gumabao again with a push. Delario is there. Back row attack. Good blocking by Creamline as usual. Another chance here for Farm Fresh to set up. Staunton. And that's off the block. But good effort by the Foxies to just keep the plays going.
Beautiful defense coming from both squads. Very reactive, very agile. Beautiful jump set as well. But look at Erica Staunton touching the hands of Taksip. It was a bit too late in that sequence.
First ace of the day, care from Banks Panaga.
Creamline Cool Smashers are in redemption, I would say, compared to their first game here. Banks Panaga just doing wonders for her squad.
And again, we talked about how Farm Fresh fared against Cherry Tigo. They didn't do well in their first set, made adjustments in the second and third, although they did lose that match eventually. But this is the kind of thing that we're expecting to see from Farm Fresh. But Creamline also just wanting to bounce back right away from that loss.
Of course, you could see their movements are a bit more polished. They're more fluid as well in their movements. And of course, the Farm Fresh Foxies, they need to work a bit on their communication as well in this first set. Good set.
Oh, wow. Solid block by Murillo. That's the way to do it.
You know, it's very rare, I would say, that MG actually gets blocked, but take a look at that. And that type of coverage, Shiki, is actually, that type of block is actually difficult to cover.
Yeah.
It's super in front of the 10-foot line.
Good try there, but good choice by Kyle Negrito to push it to the middle. PVL finally scoring a point. Creamline again, first to 16 with a 5-point lead. Back for more after the break. Joining us here at the Phil Sports Arena, we were playing the birthday song earlier because it is Coach Sherwin's birthday today.
Let's see if he will receive a gift, which is a win.
Yes. If he will also gift his many fans.
Yes.
Many of the Creamline fans coming out on this fine Saturday evening. A great day for volleyball. Chiquiro Apuno with Jamie Lavatoria, Sam Corrales, also part of our panel today. This is the third of our triple header. We've already seen all of the teams play in the reinforced conference. So these are a bunch of important games because both teams were watching now coming off of losses.
Beautiful set.
Murillo fired up after that skill block, and now she's making all kinds of trouble for Creamline.
And of course, with Murillo here in the front row, keep in mind that a lot of the balls will actually go to her. So the Creamline Cool Smashers need to be ready for that cross-court attack that she's been showing.
She wants to improve on her 10-point outing in her debut performance here at the PVL. She talked about how she's aware of the caliber of Creamline. Doesn't seem to phase her. Negrito going to Staunton. Look at the defense by Farm Fresh.
Ooh, a net touch from Yenny.
Net touch against Farm Fresh. Yeah, Creamline will get that point and keeps their 5-point lead.
Ball is in, point and serve, go to Creamline. Guest player.
We've been seeing a lot of good rallies in this particular matchup, but testament to the younger Farm Fresh squad who's keeping in pace with Creamline. Trish Tubo is carrying most of the weight. She's already got 5 points.
Trisha Tubu, that's the set to her liking. Not too high, not too low. Near the net. Bayadel a bit too late to that block.
It's so tough to read the angle on her attack.
Kate Santiago, serving for Farm Fresh.
Dito pushing it out to Bernadette Pons. We highlighted her at the beginning of our coverage as well. She has some big shoes to fill in Gemma Galanta's absence. Also, Liza Valdez, Dos Carlos. And so far, though, this is her first point.
No, I did mention this earlier in the pregame. Bernadette Pons has to step up alongside Erica because she is the local player, the other open spiker. But of course, when they need that immediate side out, of course they will lean to Pons.
Yeah. And she had a big game last time out against PLDT. Bernadette Pons, the highest score, second to highest score with 18 big ones. Staunton scored 20 in that last game. Pons again, picked up by Burillo. Kate Veray. And look at Mitch Gumapa with a defense.
Good set.
Play continues. Back row attack, Staunton. And that one with the help of the net.
See that with the Creamline Cool Smashers, the back row attack will be activated a lot more because you have such a tall reinforcement there. But of course, with the help of the net. And also earlier, MG had a good up as well. Very reactive, very quick.
So still a 5-point lead. Farm Fresh looking to inch closer. They got within 4.
Good serve.
Big serve. Ball back to Creamline. Gumabao just sending it over. This is a broken play. Kate Veray will go. Double block in her face. What do you do if you're Farm Fresh? You know the blocks are going to be there.
Of course, Caitlin Veray has to keep in mind you have Banks Panaga and MG in the front row. She was a bit too trapped as well in that rally.
14 for the Foxies, 20 for the Cool Smashers.
ぶつかってもいいから取りに行かないと。
Abrin nyo na ng bola, basta. Huwag nang basag na bola.
簡単なボールだけ、簡単なボールだけ。
Easy ball lang yan, easy ball. Lahat, darap lang sila.
OK、ここで落ちない。ここで落ちない。プラス、プラス。
Dikit na tayo, dikit. Tisin natin, tisin.
Sipat lang sa loob. Sinatan. 1, 2, 3.
We all know the Farm Fresh Foxies did train in Japan, and we all know the Japanese system, very disciplined. They are well known for their defense, and that is actually what we saw in their match against the Cherry Tigo crossovers. But in today's match, I did say this earlier, a bit hesitant in their movements. A lot of players looking at each other.
Joust won by the smaller Louis Romero. Another chance here. Underhanded set. Back row attack, Bertolano, who is in for the first time. Solo block effort there. Great point by, that was Risa Cruz, I believe. Yes.
Let's take a look at that replay. It's a back row attack coming from the Farm Fresh Foxies, but perfect press, perfect timing from Riza on Bangs Panaga.
Still a 5-point lead for Creamline.
Riza Cruz.
Big serve.
Perfect receive.
Oh, look at the defense. Oh, that is frustrating if you're Farm Fresh because it was a great pickup there by Kate Santiago. But no go. Kyle Tagsip already a couple of miscues here at the front.
And Kate was got to commend her effort getting that combination play from Pons.
That's a tough serve. This is going to be a free ball, but Veray will score. And that we did not see that coming. Neither did Mitch Gumabao.
Yep, that's a lucky point for the Farm Fresh Foxies.
Back in. Team captain, Louis Romero, serving for Farm Fresh.
Good serve by Louis Romero. Targeting Staunton there, but she goes up for the attack. And that gets away from Valerio. Look at Staunton just work both defense and the transition through that offensive, that attack.
What I can see from the Creamline Cool Smashers, they are able to get that quick side out right away. They don't allow the Farm Fresh Foxies to gain any sort of momentum. But of course, Ella De Jesus coming in to serve for Pangs Panaga.
Serving for the Cool Smashers.
Tough floater. Valerio work with that, setting up that easy point.
17 to 22.
And Tagsip makes up for that error. This is her first point, getting the side out right back, which is what Farm Fresh needs to do with Creamline already at the 22-point mark.
And we also haven't seen a lot of middle attacks coming from the Farm Fresh Foxies because there's no receive, and Louis having a difficult time.
Farm Fresh doing their part in slowing the ball down. Oh, nothing slow about that one. Murillo enjoying that last sequence.
So much juice in that attack. Open space. No blockers.
No blockers. Staunton, bumanti naman, pero buhay pa rin ang bola. Good defense there by Farm Fresh. And the quick, Bea De Leon converts. Really, you gotta hand it to Creamline for their quick transitions.
You can see coming from a free ball, Kyle Negrito setting Bea De Leon with that beautiful B-quick attack. That is Bea's specialty, but Kyle Negrito doing a good job on knowing who to set at the right time.
Kitang-kita hindi na nakahabol yung mga blockers ng Farm Fresh.
Rodriguez, serving for the
Yung 5-point lead for Creamline. Murillo will go. The angle on her attacks, and it's just the height also is definitely helpful.
And so far, her attacks have been going to the cross court. Not so much down the line, so let's see if there's those in-game adjustments coming from Creamline.
Let's see if Farm Fresh is able to string along some points here. They need to do it at this point, but look at the defense of Creamline. Another chance here for the Foxies. Murillo on the block, and that's 2 straight points for Yenny.
Yenny on fire here. Let's take a look at this replay. This time she actually switched direction and went down the line. Smart.
She's adjusting too. She knows that the defense is onto her. We have a timeout.
Walang tayo ng ano, bakit isa sa hindi mo muna yung quicker para nalilate. Pwede mo ibigay ng ano, may ang palo ng big quick dito para si Tubo makuha mo. Pasa lang muna, pag nasa kabila, the timing sa block.
Perfect pass. Okay,
Sure na yan, left right yan. Sure yan, left right.
One pass, one pass.
Hey, all in, Creamline!
Farm Fresh Foxies are slowly creeping in here. Take a look at that score, 20-23. Just 2 points away of clinching this first set. But we do see the in-game adjustments already. The Farm Fresh Foxies slowly gaining their momentum as the game progresses.
Tama ka. This is the first time they've been able to score 2 in a row. It was a side-out game for the longest time, which is a scary thing for Farm Fresh with Creamline at 23. The D. Murillo pushing the ball in. Talk about great court sense for Murillo. Just quick thinking for Yenny.
Court sense and also court awareness. She knew that there was no one found on the Creamline Cool Smasher side down the line. Let's see, Pawns a bit too late. She was actually creeped in the middle.
Just 2 points Farm Fresh needs to make up.
There's really no cushion here, Chicky.
They had a 6-point lead, Creamline, and now that's gone. Staunton with a soft touch. Good read there by Romero. Tubu using her power. Ball right back to Farm Fresh. Let's see what Romero does. Pushes it out to Murillo. Picked up by Pons. And Staunton again. Look at the defense by Trish Tubu. A great rally here. That was a little too close to the net, but PVL did what she needed to. That's a great point by Bea De Leon, setting up Creamline for first set point here.
Beautiful execution on that B quick attack. This is the third time we're seeing this from BDL, and Kyle Negredo is giving her so much confidence.
Guest player, Erica Staunton. Serving.
Serve. Murillo wants to keep playing. Let's see. BDL picked up there by Delerio. Oh, and Murillo saves the day for Farm Fresh.
Too hot to handle.
Yeah.
Yenny on fire coming from this left pin, and she's still in the front row, but Louis Romero knows the girl that has the hot hands. She has the hot hands.
Yeah.
Just continue to give it her.
Parang diesel pala itong si Yenny Murillo, but once she gets heated, she can go all the way. And what a great time for service ace for Trish Tubu, already with 6 points. She started hot, and she has not lost her touch. This has been a good day for Trish Tubu.
And also just the timing of the ace. It's in the latter part of this first set.
And that's a pressure serve, knowing that the Creamline is already in set point.
Be quick. Boom. Tapos communicate. Hindi tayo nagbabago. B, then C. Wala yan. Kailangan natin maglaro. Erika, spike here. Dos, dos, dos.
Yes, coach. Yes, coach.
Okay? Communicate lang.
Let's go, let's go.
Okay, napasa lang. Isipin lang, mapapasa lang maganda.
Let's go, let's go. Let's go.
All in, Creamline!
Coach Sherwin giving the Creamline Cool Smashers specific instructions, a specific play for them to get this side out. But from the looks of it, Chicky, the Farm Fresh Foxies also have a lot of momentum, I can see. More fluid.
Just 1 point.
No hesitation. Yes.
Yeah, it's just fearless.
Trisha Tubu.
Again, the pressure serve for Tubu. Good first ball by Staunton. Pons. Valerio is there. Murillo again. What a pickup by Denden. And, you know, just the presence of mind of Yenny Murillo. I mean, that is one thing that she is showing off at this stage. Just all that pressure. Set point for Creamline, and she did not lose her focus.
Take a look here. They switched up the play in the middle, going for that combination play, going for that tip. The smarts.
Yeah. Now it is Farm Fresh with set point. I mean, what a turn of events here. We talked about how this might happen. We knew that they weren't just going to roll over and allow Creamline to get an easy win.
That was Louis.
Louis Romero. Set point, Farm Fresh. Let's see what Creamline does. Pons to Delerio. Here go the Foxies. Murillo, soft one, Staunton with a pickup. Pons going down the line. Farm Fresh with a defense. Murillo. And the crowd just appreciating the effort of Farm Fresh. 10 points for Murillo, good enough for first set win. What a come from behind effort by the Foxies. JV, that was really frustrating for Creamline. They're up by as much as 6.
That's right, Chicky. I have to talk about Yenny Murillo on fire. She only had 10 points in their opening game, but she is stepping up big time for her squad. Louis giving her so much confidence as well.
We'll talk more about that first set after the break. 26-24 is how that first set ended. What an exciting catch-up effort by Farm Fresh Foxies in that first frame.
What a turn of events. In the first part of the first set, the Creamline Cool Smashers were on a roll, Chicky. They were targeting zone 5, finding the open spaces of the Farm Fresh Foxies. But when Yenny Murillo is in the front row, she had the hot hands the entire first set. Louis Romero knowing the type of set that she likes, going for that cross court. But we did mention this as well, Chicky. Yenny did those in-game adjustments herself. She switched and went for those off-speed attacks, went for those tips. Staunton has a 42% from that first set in Murillo with a 60% attack efficiencies. But first, let's talk about the set 1 stats on your screens here. The disparity in attacks. Yes, the attacks are very close. 16 for CCS and 18 for the Farm Fresh Foxies. But I always say this, Chicky, what is not shown on our screens are the timing of the attacks, the timing of the blocks, the timing of the aces that shifted the momentum for the Farm Fresh Foxies, because we did not envision, we did not see how this first set will unfold.
Yeah, we didn't know it was going to be this way. We knew it was going to be a tight one. The Farm Fresh, it was only a matter of one game for Murillo to get used to her team, because we talked about how she only scored 10 in that first match that she played here against Cherry Tigo, and she already has 10 after the first set alone.
Well, this second set is a test for the Farm Fresh Foxies, because they did clinch that first set, but they are going up against a lot of veterans. So let's see if they will find a way to sustain their momentum in the second set.
Crew starting off with a service ace with the help of the net, of course, but that is a point for Farm Fresh. They will score first in the second frame. Outside set, Staunton. And Naga again, zone 5. If it ain't broke, go for it.
So far, Panaga, yep, on a roll with that beautiful 8-quick attack. See the teamwork here. Going for that long ball, that zone 5, yet again.
Panaga now at the serve. She had a service ace today. Mabao will go up. Those heavy hands. Mabao, high efficiency as usual. And this is her 7th point. She started very hot. She scored most of the early points of Creamline in the first frame.
And we all know her attacks to be very hefty.
Yeah.
So that press on that block on the Farm Fresh Foxies needs to be stable.
Back row attack, Murillo. She can come from anywhere.
Right on the line.
I believe this is her first point from the back row attack. I mean, what we witnessed, Chicky, in that first set was crazy from the left pin.
Yeah, I think Yenny Murillo really showing her true colors now. She said, kalimutan nyo na yung first game ko. Wag yun.
First game jitters. Let that one go.
Hindi ako yun. Ako lang to, sabi niya. And Sam Corrales is ready with her report.
Jamie and Chicky, earlier you mentioned in that first set that the Creamline Cool Smashers started to look like they were in redemption, and that may be true, as Erica Staunton told me that she took the past few days to really reflect and keep her eyes on the goal. Being one of the younger players in a veteran team, she says that this is an opportunity for her to play overseas, and it feels so surreal. She said that there's a different defensive system out here compared to what she is used to, and despite smaller blockers, Erica said players still get good touches, and she loves how scrappy it could get, just like what we saw at the end of that first set. Now let's see if Erica and the Creamline Cool Smashers can turn things around today and maybe get their first win. Catch a reinforced conference on the Filipinas Live app for 149 pesos a month. Back to you, Chicky and Jamie.
Thanks a lot, Sam. Erica Staunton, I mean, she scored 20 points in her debut game, which is impressive. So far, she's got 5, and she knows the kind of team she is a part of, and that could come with some pressure as well.
Yes, of course. I mean, we all know the style of play of the Creamline Cool Smashers, and yes, this is her first international stint, so it's learning for both the local players and the reinforcements.
Yeah, I'm sure there's a transfer of technology they're learning from Erica also.
Guest player.
And as we talk about her on cue, she is also at the service line. Creamline leads by 2.
Good set.
off
Good
the
play
block.
there, confusing the enemy indeed. And that is what Louis Romero is good at.
It's all that jump setting from Louis Romero. Fooling BDL here, looking like she was going to set Taxip in that sequence.
Good first ball there by Benvenuto. BDL, again, taking advantage of these good first balls, not putting them to waste.
And I also like how Kyle is activating BDL before she heads to that service line. She already has 4 points from attacks,
Serving for Creamline.
usually from her B quick attack or her A quick attack.
Timing it, going off speed. Pons was there. Look at Negrito, just in command. That power tip. She's just pushing the ball right in.
Being that offensive setter, very aggressive here at the net. First point.
Yep. This first ball really will go up. This time blocked by Panaga. She'll go again. Adjusting. Stonjan was there. Another chance here for Farm Fresh. Ubu from the right pin. Lumabaw from back row. And that one is called outside. It's a tough angle also for MG.
Yeah, that's coming from a break ball. Not the easiest to attack from, but right intent, going for that zone 1.
But Farm Fresh is still behind by 2. Make it 1 point with that push by Risa Cruz, who got things started for Farm Fresh in the second frame.
And what I'm seeing a change from the first set, they are also maintaining their momentum here. They're not also allowing the Creamline Cool Smashers to gain any confidence.
Panaga picked up by Delario. Going to be off the block, and you see the approach of Murillo. We're not used to seeing that, the way she times her attack.
And I'm seeing more smiles as well coming from Yenny compared to her first game. I'm sure she got those first game jitters out of the way.
Tough one. Bonds will go. Look at Murillo with the defense now. Back row. Smart play by Kate Mirai, just palming the ball over.
8, Farm Fresh.
And that soft touch was not what Creamline expected, and Farm Fresh is now in the lead at our first technical timeout. Back here at the Phil Sports Arena for the last of our triple header. This is day 3 of competition in our reinforced conference. Chiki Rawapuno, Jamie La Victoria, and Sam Corrales. It was such an exciting first set. If you're just joining our coverage right now, 26-24 was how that ended, with Farm Fresh just coming from behind, and now they are in the lead in the second set after the first technical timeout. Jamie.
That's right. We have to commend Yenny for her crafty attacks. We cannot forget the fact that she is coming from the Colombian national team as well. A lot of experience up her sleeve and a perfect fit for the Farm Fresh Foxies, because when you look at the lineup of Farm Fresh, there's actually not a lot of veterans on this squad. You have Ange Legashon, and I would consider Kaylin Varai a veteran compared to the former UAP players.
Well, that one is back on the Creamline side, and Farm Fresh also gets another go. And everybody's contributing on the Farm Fresh side. Risa Cruz, just steady, but very dependable.
You know, when Yenny's in the front row, you see Louie activating her more, but she's also giving chances to her middle blockers as well as Caitlin Varai, just spreading out the offense evenly. Good serve.
That was a tough one for Kyle. And that's 4 touches. It's going to be called against Creamline. And again, some miscommunication. Those are balls that should not have ended up a point for Farm Fresh, but I think there's going to be there's going to be a challenge
for a net fault.
So nakikita natin dito na Farm Fresh is playing steady and actually taking the lead. It was a 12-4 run that got them to eventually win that first set. So what does Creamline have to figure out? How do they stop this this rampage that Farm Fresh is staging?
You need to be a bit more patient, better communication, and with the Farm Fresh Foxies, they're staying patient. This is what they needed in that first part of the first set, but they are playing smart, I would say. Louie Romero switching up the offense, setting Risa Cruz for that running attack. That is also her specialty. So you can see Louie Romero really trying to deceive the Creamline Cool Smashers.
There's really also the problem of how to stop Yenny Murillo, who has been the impact reinforcement in this matchup. Staunton doing her share, doing her part, but she is only at 6 points. Murillo already with 12, and she has been unstoppable.
It's only the second set. Let's take a look here on our screens. Is there a net touch from Louie?
It looked clean.
That's a clean block coming from Louie.
And you know, we have to remember she's only 5'4", and she really goes up there with all the effort to get over that net, but it was clean. So point will stay with Farm Fresh. And we also talked about the importance of just getting the wins early in this format that we have for the reinforced conference. Jamie talked about how the top 3 teams will get to play the bottom 3 teams from the other pool
after this first round.
After the first round.
Crossover, yes.
Panaga with a running attack. Virai tried, couldn't do it.
It's a much needed side out for CCS, but Panaga leading the way here with this running attack. Beautiful receive coming from Erica. Caitlin Virai was almost there to get that running. Good set.
It's off the block. Caitlin Virai making up for that last point that she gave away. She already has 4.
This time coming from the left. This is her new position here. And a lefty at that. Very hard to block.
She scored 13 points in her first game in this conference.
Good set.
Big numbers for Kate, and that one did not go over. Unforced error there on the attack by Erica Staunton.
No, but that's just her first error. So far, she's been playing well already with 6 points.
I think we say that in general about both teams, no? Kanina, di ba? 4 and 5. Yung kanilang unforced errors, not bad.
Good receive.
Staunton will try to make amends, and she does it. Risa Cruz couldn't get in position, not establish herself. Spike of the set, brought to you by Duncan. Pasalubong ng bayan. Panaga still at the service line. Tubu from back row, and we knew she wanted to slow things down. And error on the execution there.
Mistiming that back row attack. It's the first back row attack we're seeing from Trisha Tubu as well.
Now Creamline Just a point behind Farm Fresh.
Good receive. Perfect.
And Louis Romero did not waste that perfect pass from Murillo.
And when you look at the movements of the Farm Fresh Foxies, when they're loose, they have perfect receive, and with perfect receive, you are able to execute these running plays.
Exit struggling earlier, but to get her footing. But Staunton also scoring her 8 points. Just a quick point there, quick side out for Creamline, which is what they need. They want to get the lead back. They had it early in the second set, but this is a much closer second frame. Assault inside by the line judge. That's going to be a service ace. Credited to Mitch Gumabaw, who is almost at double digits. We're barely midway to our second set here.
See the location of that serve. Ooh, nicking the line. Good eye.
Yeah.
See the line judge smiling.
Serve by Mitch Gumabaw. Play continues. Staunton goes up. Good pick up there.
Good set.
And
What a set from Louis.
Valerio has also been pretty steady and solid as a libero for Farm Fresh.
And that's why Louis is able to execute better plays, elevate their plays with the combination plays, the running attack, because of the steady defense.
Negrito pushing it to Staunton. After that receive, hard work in Staunton. Playing defense and putting up the attack and scoring her 9th point.
She was there. Delario was there, reading that cross-court hit from Erica.
Erica Staunton, serving for Queen.
And Murillo in the front row now.
Too good.
Yeah.
Farm Fresh up by 1. Substitution.
And we know that she has been a threat at the front, and she has also been very efficient as a defensive player in back.
You have Pierre, the serving specialist, one of the draftees. Yep,
Yes.
good serve.
Revilla took care of that one, though. And
Net.
Nepito.
A net from
There's
Pons.
a net touch called the Pongs. Second technical timeout.
Net violation, getting Farm Fresh to 16 points first, and the 2-point lead. We'll be back. Back here at the Phil Sports Arena, and Creamline finding themselves dehado. Hindi sanay ang Creamline fans seeing their team in a position like this. But hindi naman masyado malayo. Ang sinasabi lang natin talaga ngayon, nakikita natin, Jamie, that Farm Fresh is really they are meeting the challenge that is in front of them, and they're up to it. They're playing their game, and they're able to stay in step with Creamline.
And not only that, they're also at ease when they're playing. They're taking their time with their movements. They're not rushing like how they were playing in the first part of that first set. Let's first take a look at this replay here. Another combination play ran by Negrito.
Staunton's game has picked up, though. She already has 9 points compared to Murillo's 13, if we're comparing the effort of both reinforced players. Sato now in the game. Too hot to handle.
17.
Just Louis Romero with great distribution here. Tubo now with 9 points. And Viray contributing 4. The middle blockers, Risa Cruz also with 4. And Tagsip contributing 2 points.
That's the job of a setter, to allow your spikers to shine. And you can see that with the Farm Fresh Foxies.
Pons is dug again by Valerio. Murillo this time, Atienza with a stop. Great defense on both sides. Back row attack from the 5. That's outside. It's a tough one. We haven't seen Staunton from back row as often. And this is a lead that has blown up to 3 already for Farm Fresh, and we have a timeout.
Kumbra to. Setter. Ha? Pons, pag maganda ang set, wag mo nang i-down the line. Kung mablock ka ng, ay wag mo na i-cross. Kung mablock ka ng down the line, okay lang. Ha?
Yes.
Banks, dito ka lang ha. Big quick ka lang ha.
Okay, coach.
Isa lang, isang pasa mo.
Yes. Go, Demon. Keep going.
All in, Creamline!
Score is 18-15. Pia Ildefonso on your screens, of course, for the Farm Fresh Foxies. Also, Giselle Tan on your screens, former Lady Eagle.
Well, they're enjoying the performance of their teammates here, looking really good against Creamline.
For Farm Fresh.
And obviously, the Cool Smashers smarting from the absence of their key players. Gemma Galante is not on the court. Liza Valdez, Tots Carlos all missing in action. And Farm Fresh, on the other hand, has really found their rhythm.
Everything going the right way for the Farm Fresh Foxies. We saw that replay. Louis actually peeked as where Banks Managa was. Those are the small details of having a good setter.
That's a good first ball by Staunton. Pons! And that's a good response to that last timeout. Coach Sherwin reminding Bernadette Pons that you don't have to force things at the front, at the attack, on her attack, just to put in the sure balls. And we know that Bernadette Pons really has to step up. She has 4 points already. Almost an ace.
Good effort.
Great combination attack. I mean, we know what Gael Negrito is capable of as a setter. I mean, this is something that does not surprise us.
Of course, Bernadette Pons, she had 18 points in their last outing against the PLD high-speed hitters. Ever so reliable on the left pin.
Murillo, ang lalim nun. You saw that is baon na baon talaga kung sabihin nga natin. And Murillo has really unstoppable at the front.
13 points already for Yenny, and this is her specialty, going for that cross-court attack. Atienza was there in the right position, but too much impact on that attack.
Bertolano is back on the court at the serve. The first ball. Chance here for Farm Fresh. Oh, quick think again by Louis Romero. We knew she was going to do that at some point in the match.
Too good. That is her second attack point coming from a 1-2 play.
Perfect touch, just enough push. Louis Romero, the scoring setter. Another timeout by Creamline.
Pwede, basta isang block. Ha? 10 block tayo, ha? Malayo pa yan, malayo pa yan.
Hey, hinabo nila tayo kanina, kaya din natin gawin, ha? Let's go!
Execute lang ng maganda. Kahit kanino pwede. Ha, let's go, let's go. Go, go, go.
Yes! Come on, come on, come on!
Okay, let's go, let's go! All in, Creamline!
Happy!
mean, I'm sure you all picked that up. Hinabol nila kami tayo kanina. Pwede rin natin gawin. Yan ang sabi ng Creamline because we saw that 12-4 run that changed things for Farm Fresh. They eventually won that first set 26-24 for those of you just joining us now. And Creamline has a chance now to reverse things and catch up. Oh, that play! Perfect. And Kyle Negrito just waving her magic wand.
You know, the middle blockers of both squads are doing such a good job. You have Panaga here with the short running attack. Negrito fooling the blocking here for the Farm Fresh Foxies. Activating the middles, taking that risk.
Good serve. Bertolano taking care of that. Staunton almost stopped by Bertolano. Not quite though, and that is 10 points now for Erica Staunton. She is in double digits.
Height and might coming from Erica above that block of Riza Cruz and Louis. Do expect a lot of the attacks coming from that left pin.
Kate Garay stop. Atienza. Another chance for Farm Fresh. Kate again. And the antenna. That moving antenna saying it all. And that's a good timeout call by Coach Sherwood because the catch-up job of Creamline getting them to just within a point. And Farm Fresh now will call for time.
Hey, first ball muna tayo. First ball lang. Okay, one stop. Okay, focus. Side out. Okay. ここで焦らない。Yes, reset. リラックスlang. 自分たちのリズムで。No pressure. We're still out. One yes. Side out. Let's go. Yun na mga mag-isa pa. Next, 1 point only. 1 point only. Okay, focus. Hey, make it lighter. Let's go. Hey, 1, 2, 3.
No pressure is what they're saying in the timeout.
They're still up. And you mentioned this, Jamie, and they know full well that when they play light and loose, they play well.
Yes.
Yeah. And that's what they're trying to get back to. Sabi nga nila, play lighter. Alam nila na medyo they're tensing up.
Cool Smashers to tie
And Creamline on a rampage this time. Trying to even things up here. Not gonna do it. Good timeout there by Farm Fresh. Kate Mirai will score point number 5.
Caitlin able to redeem herself after that point earlier. Take a look at this replay. Panaga a bit too late on that block.
But this is a much closer one, this second set. Nip and tuck affair. Staunton will go up. That one is outside, or called inside by the Lions judge.
So far, no challenges in the second set.
6 out, 8 de Jesus.
It's a great down-the-line effort and very deceiving. Staunton looking like she's going to go cross and
no look
body
spike.
attack.
For the Cool Smashers.
Good serve.
That's a tough serve. And somebody was at the net. Oh, double hit. Violation called against, double contact called against Farm Fresh. And we are tied at 22. So mission accomplished for Creamline. They wanted to catch up. They knew that they could. Tiwala lang. Let's see if Creamline can actually take the lead at this point. They're down 1 set. Oh, what a time for a service ace. Pati si Ella De La Cruz. Alam niya na tamang-tama. Itong kailangan ng Creamline.
So vet moves coming from Ella.
And that's why she is brought in at the serve.
Service de Jesus.
These floaters are tough. Ball still good, and good effort there by Pons, but no go.
Lucky break for Caitlin Verai with the help of the net. So set coming from Janelle.
Louis Ramirez. serve.
Too close to call with the second set.
Yeah. That kind of finish again. And Gumaba when she was needed.
Tough.
Down the line, unperturbed, unfazed. Yan yung mga hindi,
Unfazed.
talagang hindi
Look at that
dinadaga.
set. Look at that set. A rainbow set.
Now it's set
Beautiful
point.
back set coming from
Advantage.
Kyle.
And we know this much about Creamline. They know how to come back. Their end game is solid. And they are now at set point. Come from behind. Let's see if Creamline finishes this one off. Staunton with the ball. And that is outside. And the crowd appreciating the third out of the second set. Creamline just humabol talaga, Jamie.
Overjoyed with excitement. The Creamline Cool Smashers. I mean, Staunton had a beautiful performance. Only one error going down the line. Above the blocks of the Farm Fresh Foxies. Very stable, very reliable, and she's needed, of course, coming from the left pin.
That finish looked a lot like set one, but in reverse with the Creamline Cool Smashers winning this second set, 25-23. We'll be back. (25-23). That's how it went down in the second set. The Creamline evening things out. We're now at one apiece. We're not surprised. We knew that Farm Fresh Foxies were out to play, and Creamline also wanting to redeem themselves after that first match loss in the opening of the reinforced conference.
I did mention this before the start of the second set. This is a test for the Farm Fresh Foxies because they are going up against a veteran team like the Creamline Cool Smashers. But Kyle Negrito leading the way, setting up Panaga, setting up Erica, setting up Pons, MG as well. Bea De Leon knowing Kuda set at the right time. But the Farm Fresh Foxies, they lacked a bit of communication in that second set. But look here on your screens, the set 2 stats on your screens. Of course, the attacks, the disparity not too far as well compared to the first set. 19 for CCS and 16 for the Farm Fresh Foxies. But 2 aces for Creamline. And take a look here, Chicky. The Farm Fresh Foxies actually had less errors compared to the Creamline Cool Smashers, but it was the attacks that led the way for Creamline.
Yeah, and as you mentioned earlier, I mean, these errors are not bad. It's just really the timing of things and the aces. Ella De Jesus with her ace just served at the right time, just setting things up for Creamline for them to steal that second set from under Farm Fresh. That must have hurt Farm Fresh because they were enjoying a 6-point lead. Exactly the reverse of set number 1.
Set number 1. Yeah. Well, let's see now. It's an even ball game here. Both squads entering this third set here. But gotta give kudos to the setters of Louie and Kyle.
Both.
Such a good job.
Yeah. We like how we started our coverage highlighting the 2 setters because we knew that they were going to be integral. Really, just key to whoever will win this very tightly contested match. Farm Fresh will score first again.
Serving for Farm Fresh.
We're talking about Bernadette Pons also at the top of the coverage, how she really needs to bring in her A game. And she started slow. She's only at 6 points, but she has more than enough time to make up for the slow start.
And usually, Pons comes off the bench from the All-Filipino Conference. But now she is having full playing time, of course, filling in the shoes of her teammates. But that's a beautiful serve targeting Varai.
Scoring off of the serve. First service ace for Pons. See if she'll do it again. Varai having a hard time with that one. Tubo for back row. That was a tough one. And Staunton and Panaga solid on the double block. Let's turn it over to Sam Corrales, who's got a report for us.
Speaking of Kate Viray, now we're seeing her take on a new role this conference from opposite to outside spiker. And in my chat with her earlier in the dugout, she said na mahirap talaga ang transition dahil kailangan pumasa rin. But she was still assuring and said na matagal naman nila pinaghandaan ito. Now under Coach Sato's system, she is learning a new mentality, and that is wag sumuko sa mga bola. We keep hearing Coach Sato talking about this mindset in the huddles, and this is it. Now today, they are focusing on their side, lessening their unforced errors, especially on the service line. Catch a reinforced conference action on the Pilipinas Live app for only 149 pesos a month. Back to you, Chicky and Jamie.
Thanks a lot, Sam. And you know, you're right. This is really also a showdown on defense. We know that Creamline is one of the strongest defensive teams, but really a new face that Farm Fresh is showing us, that Japanese system kicking in already.
Very refreshed, polished movements. This is what we're liking so far from the Farm Fresh Foxies.
Back row attack. Panaga with a pickup there. And also from the pipe, but it's Pons who will score.
The team effort. Panaga with that beautiful dig. Pons with that back row attack. But you can see that they're digging up Yenny from those back row attacks.
3 points already in this set for Bernadette Pons.
Good serve. They seem to be targeting Varai.
Oh, wow. Pons this time with her defense. Chance here. Louis Romero looking for Tubu. That was really a surprise attack, but Panaga took care of it. Oh, look at Panaga with her defense. And Tubu working hard. Good rally here. We got both Trish Tubu and Delario going for that save. Well, you know, it's A for effort for both of them, but
I mean, I have to give that point to Banks Panaga for getting all those digs.
Yeah. Exit for the quick conversion.
Good execution, that quick attack. Louis Romero activating Kaltaksip.
Banks Panaga had a good run there. Not only had her serve, but all the defensive stops. Staunton off the block. Murillo saving it. Farm Fresh will go again. Yanni is blocked. Back row attack. Good pick up by Romero. It's a broken play. Tupu will make do. Using the hands of the blocker. Smart move by Trish.
And being a lefty opposite, you have a lot of spots to target. That cross-court attack, the down the line. But take a look at the location of that attack. The set was a bit too inside as well, forced to go cross-court.
We're seeing Lisa Sato on the court now, and that was off her hands. Trish Tubo already in double digits. She only scored 9 in the first game here in the reinforced. Chance for Farm Fresh. Where will Louis go? A quick to Tagsip, picked up by Pons. Staunton. Rinig na rinig mo yun, Jamie.
The impact of the ball on her hand. Now I'm liking the tandem from Negrito and Staunton. Beautiful set, reverse set. Of course, it's the height of Staunton that is her advantage above the tall block.
We were saying earlier that Murillo was the more efficient of the two reinforced players, but Staunton is changing things now. Look at that. Scoring off the block this time. That is point number 14 for Erica. And Creamline with a 4-point lead at her first technical timeout. Sama-sama tayo sa laban ngayong Olympic Games Paris 2024 with Signal. Panoorin ang mga laban sa tatlong exclusive channels at iba pa in high definition anytime, anywhere. Mag-subscribe lang sa Sports Action Pack for only 300 pesos. And on your screens now, this was a little bit of a scare with some of the big players.
Carlos, yep.
Carlos, of course, not on the court.
Well. Yep.
But we saw Creamline just particularly in the second set, just showing how they can do just fine without Tots and Gemma. Piece again from Farm Fresh. And this is a 5-point lead now that Creamline is enjoying. They haven't led by this much since the first set.
But so far, good pass coming from Kate. Just needs better execution on the offense. Good set.
Oh! Ayan na naman yung malalalim na palo ni Murillo na nahihirapan talagang Creamline na ibalik.
In the front row, do expect a lot of the attacks coming from that left pin. She's on fire. We saw her in that first set. She needs to be pumped up a bit more in this third.
Ooh. And that's off the block now. 2 in a row for Murillo, now with 17 points.
Take take a look at this replay here. High set coming from Louis. Risa Sato almost there for that block.
Usually we see Murillo beginning to score towards the middle part of the set. That's what happened in the second frame as well.
And set.
Oh, great play! Look at Kyle Negrito. And
that execution.
Yeah, we talked about Luis Romero and Kyle Negrito, just blue chip setters, and we're seeing why.
Been there, done that.
Yeah.
She knows the moves. She knows that open space.
And you know, we're happy about Kyle Negrito really filling in.
That's it. Yep.
She was the shadow of Gia de Guzman, and just coming to her own and really proving her mettle.
Trisha already with 10 points.
Oh, that was outside. Good call there by Creamline to let it go. An easy point. Lead back to 4 for the Cool Smashers.
Risa Sato serving for the Cool Smashers.
Just that
hit
approach. You saw she
So
really
explosive,
had the, yeah, she had her game face on, and she knew what she wanted. She was gonna get the blockers in her face, but she was just gonna hit it off their hands.
For the Foxies.
Joust won by Creamline. Look at Kyle Negrito in command at the net, and that's point number 3 for this setter.
Take a look here. Overpass. Perfect press on that joust.
She's enjoying that one. 3 points already for both setters. Another chance here. Farm Fresh will reset. Viray going up. That lefty.
Viray off the net.
And it's outside, untouched by Creamline. No challenges yet. Oh, I think there's going to be a challenge.
A block touch
There's a challenge
from the
on the
attack
floor
of
by
Caitlin Viray.
Farm Fresh for a block touch. Challenge.
I was just about to say, hindi masyadong nagagamit yung challenge in this match. Yeah, this, I believe, is only the second challenge that we've seen all game long. Creamline with a 4-point advantage. And we're talking about how Creamline, prior to their first game in this conference against the LDT, had not lost game 1 since 2019. So medyo hindi sila sanay dito sa sitwasyon where they find themselves in.
You know, they always know how to come back. That's the perks of being a well-established team.
Yeah. Well, we saw that happen in the second set. They were able to make amends and find the win, but it was a close one. For those of you just joining us now, 26-24 was how the first set went.
There is a block touch. Good eye.
Yeah.
Coming from the coaching staff of the Farm Fresh
So it wasn't just the ball that caused the net to move. May block touch talaga.
Point and serve. Go to the Foxies.
Second set was won by Creamline, 25-23. And Farm Fresh with the point and the ball.
Serving.
Lisa Cruz, good serve. Great execution.
13-9.
This is that play, this specific combination play. When you have that perfect receive, open space, no block.
No blocks
whatsoever.
Ang bilis din ng contact ng bola ni Pons. Good serve. Tubu from back row. Another good defensive play by Pons. Somebody at the net.
It was antenna, actually. The attack of MG hitting the antenna. Take a look.
Oh, yeah. Clearly. No challenge needed for that one. Back row attack, or rather a back set. a good one. Again, unexpected.
And I like how Kyle went for her again.
One more time on that back set. Spike of the set brought to you by Duncan, pasalubong ng bayan.
I like how Kyle went to MG again to redeem herself.
Unfortunately, a service error just negating that last point.
Caitlin Viray serving for the Foxies.
7 points now for Caitlin Viray. All 6'1" of her, just towering over everybody on the other side of the court. And she has 15 points.
Too good coming from the left pin. Also at ease. No block. Well, in fact, her attack is above the block of the Foxies.
Hit for that.
Back to back.
Yeah.
The reinforcements. I mean, just on point. Yenny. Coming from a bump set of Louis Romero. I mean, when you're tall, you're able to target the long ball attacks, which are actually harder to dig.
Serve. Oh, that's a tough one. Kyle and Kyla getting in the way of each other.
A very rare error coming from CCS.
That's a free point for Farm Fresh. You know, it's a little, so those errors like that might matter in the end. Joust won by Creamline. On the second ball, good up by Kyla Tienza. Staunton, tagsip with a dig. Staunton again. Third time. Not yet. Good joust. What a rally. And Staunton all day. But that one did not go past the net. And we are seeing now really traces of a Japanese-style defense from Farm Fresh. Just unrelenting, scrappy, quick. Yeah, and quick. But there is a black touch challenge from Creamline. That was an exciting rally that we just saw. Jamie, talagang magandang makita na neither of either team letting up and really keeping their focus.
And the pace alone of this game is just so fast.
Yeah.
Very reactive. Each player's knowing the patterns of their opponent. The reinforcements battling it out.
Yeah. And you know, it's nice to see Taksip working hard at defense. And on the other side, we saw Pangs Panaga doing the same.
See
is there a touch?
A block touch.
Oh, that was the ball.
Nice.
Yeah, it was the ball that made the net move. I think Creamline saw the movement on the net.
Yes.
Just took a chance there, but that is unsuccessful. It's one challenge down for Creamline.
Go to the Foxes.
Pierre up to serve again.
13 out.
One of the rookie draftees.
And lead down to 1 for Creamline.
Pierre Abellano serving.
And that one's outside. It's hard to come from the bench and you know that you're in just for the serve. Creamline is at 16 points with a 2-point lead.
16.
Welcome back to the Phil Sports Arena. We're glad you're still joining us for this third of our triple header this Saturday evening. And we have already seen all of the teams here in the reinforced conference. An exciting conference because this is the first time we're seeing draftees play. So this is somewhat of a historical conference.
Good serve.
What a pickup.
Dig.
Atienza just putting a stop to Murillo there. She will go again. Look at Atienza. Crowd loving her effort. One more time for Murillo with a tip this time. It's Michelle Gumaba with her defense. Bond stopped by Romero. Broken play. Murillo, who will she go to? Wow, just wow for Kyla Atienza. Couldn't get to that last one, but the effort going against Murillo, and we know how difficult her attacks are.
Yes. Third time's the charm. Great effort for CCS.
Chance again. Romero sending it over. Good read by Atienza. Look at these liberos. It's a libero showdown. Tubu with a save. Back row attack. Oh, that was a tough one for Eliza Resolano. She wasn't ready for that. And this is the kind of thing that will really spell the difference if everybody has to be on the same page in focus.
Yes.
And then laps there.
The exchanges from both squads, the defense is just on point.
Yeah, liberos just doing great jobs, both of them. Pons to Delario. She wanted to go deep.
Inside.
16.
What a
Zone
spot.
six. Yeah,
What a spot.
yeah.
And this is the first time we're seeing her attack in that specific target. Zone 6.
Kasi nakikita niya na pag maikli na kukuha ni Kyla Atienza. So the adjustment you're talking about.
Quick
happening.
thinking.
Yeah.
Quick thinking.
Right, on the spot. 21 now for Murillo. Pons wanting to go down the line. Good idea. But she couldn't keep it in play.
Yes, right. Intent.
17.
Almost targeting zone 1. But now take a look at the score,
Yep,
Chicky.
yeah.
17 all.
Farm Fresh catching up this time. It's been a game of runs. Back row attack. Gumabaw. Easy pickings for Tubu there. Kate Garay. And again, just the distribution of Louis Romero is what's working for Farm Fresh. Now they're in the lead, and Creamline will call for time.
Usugin natin si Erica, siksikin natin si Erica. Kasi siya ang tinatarget eh. Total, magte-tres ka naman eh. Mag-tres muna siya. Bang sikaw, be quick ha, be quick. Kasi masyadong maluwag eh. Diba? O yan, siksikin natin konti. Erica, you sit here. Ha? 5. Okay, Pang, sayangin bola 5 ha. Let's go!
Yes, come on!
All in, Creamline!
It has been a 7-2 run for Farm Fresh. We're talking about how this has been a game of runs. The first set was won via a 12-4 run, also by Farm Fresh. And we know what happened in the second set. It was Creamline's turn to turn things around via an 8-2 run to end set number 2. And let's see what gives here. Set 3. Such a close game.
You can't be too lax if you have 5 points more than your opponent. You got to stay composed. You got to stay ready. It's almost as if you can't even blink during this game.
2-point lead for Farm Fresh. Pons, dogged by Murillo. Kate Garay is in the front. And she wants to put it away.
Garay gets a ball touch.
Look at Farm
Is
Fresh.
there a touch? There will be a
And
challenge.
Challenge on the call by Creamline for a block touch.
This is going to be
Challenge
the last
number 2, block touch, Creamline.
challenge for Creamline. Yeah, they don't get this right. And we're seeing the challenges are proving very, very important, crucial, especially with a game so hotly contested as this. Talked about the 5-point lead that Creamline was enjoying earlier. They lost that one. And Farm Fresh looking good at this stage.
See if there's a block touch. None.
Mukhang bola rin. Bola rin ang nagpa-galaw sa net. And that's it. No more challenges for Creamline. Oh, it's a successful challenge.
There's no block touch, and
So
the
it
challenge is successful. Creamline scores and serves. Kyle Negrito serving.
Chance here for Farm Fresh. Viray.
Smart play.
Off speed.
20 to 18.
The rallies were just too fast for CCS to even react to the combination play of Louis Romero. Too quick.
Yeah. So going back to that last challenge, I think they were called for a block touch, and the Creamline challenged it and won it because there was no block touch.
That's why successful, yes.
Just in time here, cross court for Mitch Gumabaw. Now they only need a point. Again, just the end game poise that we're seeing, just composure that we know Creamline has. Let's see if Farm Fresh can meet them. There they are. Good pick up here by Murillo.
Set.
Fall downside. Did it go past the net?
I think there was a block on that.
Called on Creamline.
And it did go outside.
Yeah. So it is going to be a point for Farm Fresh. So Kate Viray in the front delivering the goods. But Murillo still waiting to rotate to the front. Another freebie. Farm Fresh will go. Tubu! Good stop there by Creamline. And that's Staunton. Leaving the day for Creamline. But still behind by a point. Farm Fresh enjoying the lead.
Yes, MG saving the day.
Oh, it was MG.
For CCS. Off balance, but able to target that down the line. Ella De Jesus.
Yep. Well, we know what happened with Ella De Jesus putting in those service aces at the right time.
Good serve. It's a bit
off time there. Chance here for Creamline to even things out. Staunton going up, and she gets it. We're now at 21 all. Staunton from the left pin. Just so calm and collected. She's not a showboater. Staunton, she is just a quiet operator. Just doing what she needs to do. Tying things up at 21 for Creamline.
2枚ついても思いっきりもうセットアウト狙っていけばいいよ。カプテラワンブラックチェックアウト。OK。バーン行ってもチャレンジするから思い切っていけ。思い切って。中さんの
isang ikot lang si Jenny sa harap ha. Let's go tayo, let's go.
First important receive, okay? Receive first after aggressive slide, okay? Go.
Ano malakas eh?
21 all is your score.
Yeah. I mean, it's Creamline just now doing the catch-up job here, and they have done it. And we talked about Ella De Jesus coming up with service aces when she needs to, and she is at the service line. It's a good floater, but Murillo with a good first pass there. Viray. Pick up by De Jesus. Staunton again. Viray. Staunton.
This is her first international stint. Perfect fit for CCS.
Back row attack. Jesus with a pickup. Oh, she's playing libero too.
Net touch coming from Kate.
Oh.
But that point would have gone to Farm Fresh.
Oh. One more time on that last play.
Farm Fresh Foxies.
Oh, the block of Kate.
21 for the
It was
Foxies.
the right hand, and again, Michelle Gumabo.
Not a net. Yep.
Forcing the errors on the other side. We have a timeout.
日本でやってきたことをここで出す。ラビナディントレーニングキャンプさジャパン。ngayon na. 日本でサイドの勝負はしてない。コンビネーション。コンビネーション。Okay, もう一回。マインドセット。Okay, go.
Presence of mind.
Yep. And medyo napansin na rin that Louis Romero was just going for those open sets and needing to come up with the combination attacks that are less predictable.
And also the attacks of Kate are going cross-court, and it's
21
easily
is the
dug
score.
up by CCS.
In set number 3, Creamline on
Some
top.
adjustments needing to be made by Farm Fresh. Meantime, steady serving by Ella De Jesus. Tubu. Oh, that combination attack, well read by Creamline. I guess they knew it was coming.
Yes. The vet moves. Erica on point with that triple block, double block. She knew that. She read that well.
They knew exactly what to do. Walang sumabaykit. Kayang tagsip. And now Creamline at set point. 3 of them. Back row push by Murillo. Jesus with a save. Back row, Murillo again. Bonds this time. Oh, Creamline. Michelle Gumabo, the hero in this third set.
Creamline takes a set.
25-21 is how that third set went. And again, we talk about MG. Very consistent towards the last part of this set number 3. Putting in the points when they counted.
Bernadette Pons also being that shining light for the Creamline Cool Smashers, whether it's your defense or offense, and that back row attack. Very steady all around open spiker for CCS.
Yeah, big points for Gumabo already with 16. 25-21 is how that third set went. We'll talk more about it after the break. It has been an exciting 3 sets between the Creamline Cool Smashers and the Farm Fresh Foxies. That last one 25-21. But Creamline had a scare there for a while because Farm Fresh scoring a mini run. Like we said, it's been a match full of runs today.
But the Creamline Cool Smashers ending that set number 3 with a 6-0 run. I have to give credit to their reinforcement in Erica Staunton, attacking above the block, going down the line, going cross court, and also the defense of the Creamline Cool Smashers. Atienza is doing such a superb job of getting the attacks of Yenny coming from that cross court attack. And of course, we cannot neglect the talent and efforts coming from MG and Fonz. But first, we have the set 3 stats here on your screens. Of course, the disparity is also almost the same, 15 and 14. But
the blocks, I think, this time, right? Farm Fresh has to figure out how to block Creamline if they want to keep going. Set number 5. And Creamline will score first. Set number 3 was really Mitch Gumabao's set. That was her.
On point.
It was really her effort combined with Staunton that got them that W in that third set. Tough one for Luis Romero, chasing that ball too low. Yes, Nitherai really struggling with that. Now they also need to improve on their first balls, feed it right to the center.
now this is what we were saying. The Farm Fresh Foxies need to play at ease, right? Staying patient yet again, going back to how they were in the second set.
And Farm Fresh.
That's a good call by Farm Fresh to let that one go.
Team captain, Luis Romero, serving for the Foxies.
3 points already for Romero. Mabao, as we said. The team captain.
On point, Kyle Negrito knowing what set she likes, and we all know MG. It's very difficult to block her as well.
Talk about heavy hands. I mean, that is a definition, really, Michelle Gumabao. So much strength behind her attacks. Same thing with Kate Verai, but that's a good pickup there by Creamline. Staunton will go.
Easy pickup by Janelle.
Good angle for Trish Tubu. Going to the center there. And that is another point for Trish Tubu. She has 11. Sam Corrales is ready with a report.
I got to speak with one of the veterans of Creamline, Rose Vargas, and she told me that it is the first time she has experience playing with a younger guest athlete, and that is Erica Staunton, who has been spectacular so far for the Cool Smashers. Madali daw siyang naka-adjust sa sistema, and Rose is just gonna do what her role is, and that is to give instructions and share what she sees when she is not on the court. Now, going back to one of my reports, Erica said that the level of competition here in the PVL is great, and it looks like she and her teammates are enjoying this matchup and may be on their way to their first win. Now let's see how things play out in this match by watching it on the Pilipinas Live app. Download and subscribe now. Back to you, Chicky and Jamie.
Thanks a lot, Sam. Creamline Cool Smasher fans also enjoying how things are turning out. Let's see if Farm Fresh can play catch up and extend this to a 5-setter. They are definitely working hard. Ayaw magpaiwan ng Farm Fresh.
And just the body language of Yenny, having that game face, very serious.
22
She's
points.
been hot.
Yeah. More than doubling her points, her scoring output in the first game that she played. She only made 10. Tubu from the left pin. Of course, the error there into the net. And that will cost her. Third error for Tubu.
Guest player, Erica Staunton, serving for Creamline.
Staunton has 18. Murillo has 22. Jump serve. That was a tough one. And that's a point.
Yes. So far, 2 errors, back-to-back errors coming from the Foxies. Just giving free points to Creamline.
Service, Staunton.
Staunton just making things difficult for Farm Fresh here at the serve. That one is outside though, just a bit wide.
7-6.
For serving 6.
Serving for Farm.
Must win 4th set for Farm Fresh. Quick version.
Yep. I believe that's the first point we're seeing from Risa Sato. That quick attack targeting zone 1. We all know Risa Sato to be that energizer for Creamline.
Oh, great play by Pasquanaga. Heads up for her.
Yeah, the strategy of CCS, they are targeting Caitlin Bry.
Creamline up by 4 in our first technical timeout. Suportahan natin ang mga atletang Pilipino sa Paris Olympic Games 2024. Watch the games live from July 26 to August 11 on One Sports, One Sports Plus, RPTV, TV5, and Pilipinas Live app. 100 taong laban para sa bayan. Exciting times for all of you sports fans. We have 22 Olympians fighting for flag and country. That's coming up.
End of the first
soon.
Technical timeout.
Meantime, you volleyball fans, non-stop volleyball from all over the world, but I'm sure all of you miss the action from the locals too. And they have not disappointed so far. Creamline, again with this 5-point lead. This is about the biggest lead that they can get. We saw them lead by 6 points earlier in the first set, but let's see if this is going to be an easy 4th set win for Creamline, or if Farm Fresh will spoil their party. Good heads-up play there by Risa Cruz. Another chance for the Foxies. Cruz sending it to the back. Look at the hustle of Creamline.
Good set.
Murillo defends her own ball, pushing the ball and the net at the same time. Yeah. Clearly, a lapse there for Murillo.
Yep, scraping the top of the net.
Pag nangyayari yun, Jamie, ano yun, she wasn't aware of how close she was to the net? Yeah.
Service, Sato.
Chini Arroyo now in for the Foxies.
Good pick up there by Cruz. Murillo blocked, but Tubu was there to defend. Murillo again, escaping the blockers this time. I mean, you got to hand it to Murillo.
Multiple attempts trying to avoid that block of CCS, but she's staying patient, targeting her favorite zone, zone 6.
Inayos lang niya because she knew that the blockers were going to be right there. Running attack for Panaga. That was a tough one.
Jenny trying to go for that cut shot.
Yeah.
That's not the easiest of angles, I would say. Coming from a break ball.
Well, coming from behind, and she's just fresh off the bench. Nangiinit pa. Si Chidi Arroyo. That is called inside. Service ace again for Creamline. Kyle Negrito this time. 4 points for the setter.
Now, the Farm Fresh Foxies are being tested. This is where you have to play your best. You can't just choose when to gain your own momentum, but this is the time where they need some sort of spark plug here.
Back row, Tubu picked up by Staunton. That one is outside, and this could be the start of a run that Farm Fresh needs. We've been talking about it. This has been a game of runs.
But let's see. Riza Cruz needs to get this serve in. But let's see if the Creamline Cool Smashers, I mean, who will Kyle go?
Oh, the right choice. It seems Vance Panaga does not disappoint.
Too good.
Look at the numbers here. Panaga already in double digits with 11. Gumabao and Staunton 19 apiece. Bonds contributing 9. Good distribution by Kyle Negrito, who herself has scored 4 points.
What a serve.
Almost a point there for Arroyo, but ball right back to Farm Fresh. Let's see where Louis Romero goes. Again to Arroyo. Good swing. Good pickup though by Atienza. And Staunton will get the point.
Now Staunton slowly gelling here with the Creamline Cool Smashers. So composed, so chill in her movements. Nothing too flashy.
No, not at all.
Just doing her job.
Yep. Tough serve there. Tubu.
Too low. Contact too low.
I mean, that was tough. She was taking off from back row. That was a tough one for Farm Fresh, and it has been that kind of fourth set for them. Just really trying to find their footing. And meantime, Creamline has just been consistent. Cool Smashers looking very good in this fourth set. Enjoying a sizable lead, the biggest lead we've seen. They have not led by more than 6. And now they're up by 10 in the second technical timeout.
16, Creamline, 6, Farm Fresh.
It is now or never for Farm Fresh, down by 10 points after the second technical timeout. We've seen them with their 7-2 run in the third set, a 12-4 run in the first set to eventually win that first frame. So it's something that we've seen them do, but they don't have much time. Creamline already at 16 points. Jamie.
That's right, Chicky. Well, the Farm Fresh Foxies need to step up now before it's a bit too late. Take a look at that score. Creamline up by 10 points already in this fourth set.
Kate Verai back on the court. She was given a little bit of a breather earlier. And this is a free ball. A chance again for Kyle Negrito. Negrito to set up there. Michelle Gumabao, just too strong. Talk about her heavy hands, and Gumabao has just been too much for Farm Fresh. 21 big points for the captain.
And already with such a high efficiency, along with that hefty hand, difficult to block, very composed as well.
Oh, Louis Romero. Picked up there by Atienza, though. And still, Farm Fresh will get the point. But a good read by Atienza. Kate Verai will get that point.
Take a look again. Yep. Perfect press by Kate. Good serve by Louis.
Started with a swing, a cross-body attack going down the line, and she is now with 21 points, same as Gumabaw. But I mean, you gotta hand it to MG, scoring as much as the reinforcement.
Yes. But you know, Erica, Chicky, she's learning as the game progresses. She's improving as the game progresses.
Dubu. Picked up by Negrito. Broken play. Pons will play setter. Gumabaw. Valeria was there. Oh, solid block.
Denied by Sato.
And look at Risa Sato just enjoying the moment here. And her fans happy to see her on the court.
Right. And to think Risa didn't start this match, but it's the blocking. We all know she's known for her blocking.
Kate Garay again. This time just hitting it off. Smart moves. Playing it off of the hands of the blocker this time.
These are the in-game adjustments. The quick thinking coming from Kate.
This is going to be a tough road for Farm Fresh. It's a lot of points they need to make up with very little time. They can't even afford any mistakes at this point. Stonta looking for the side out. And we haven't even seen that kind of attack from Staunton, yung mga malalalim na ganon.
You know, and the
Sa
blocking.
lupa.
Yes, the blocking of the Foxies here. That open window right there in between Trisha and Taksip.
Yeah. We saw them struggle with their blocking in the third set already, Jamie. And Creamline just looking good in this fourth set. Everything working for the Cool Smashers. Murillo continues to fight. She will score her 24th point.
She's been silent though this fourth set.
Substitution. 7 out, 20. Galante.
But not today. Of course, they want to extend this match to 5 sets, but they need to step it up as they are down by 11
It's going to be
points.
tough. Creamline has been playing their game in this fourth set. The Creamline Cool Smashers that we are accustomed to seeing. Very steady now. It's them playing easy.
Set a bit too low for Risa on that A quick. You have Galanze Mafe.
Oh, Mafe now on the court for the first time.
Service. Taksip.
She has some sort of cushion here.
Trying to put center here to Staunton. Ball back to Creamline. Murillo. Move it off the blockers. Ball still good. And Vargas is also on the court. Oh, wow. Atienza has been spectacular today. And that will fall in the court on the side of Creamline. Just a lucky break here for Farm Fresh.
On the edge of her seats
Yeah.
from that rally.
They're just hanging on by a thread here, Farm Fresh. And now it's only 9 points they need to make up. Slowly but surely. If you're Farm Fresh, wag lang magsa-side out.
The original first 6 is now back in.
Oh, for Creamline.
Could be too risky sometimes.
With Sato, with the addition of Sato, Bea de Leon started today. Murillo will go. And she's going to get the point. And you know, if you're Creamline, it's still a lead, an 8-point lead, but it was much more than that. They call for time.
Hindi naman ganun kami yung serve eh. Kahit kaso lang konti. Receive 1 tayo, receive 1. Pwede i-dikit niya, receive 1 tayo. Sato ito. Erika ha. Okay? Magaling siya mag-communicate pag walang receive. Pero pag dikit, tuloy mo na.
Okay, good. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Ulit! Creamline!
Happy!
12-point advantage down to an 8-point lead for Creamline. They're still ahead, but that's a 4-0 run by Farm Fresh. Can't say it enough. It's been a game of runs. We've seen Farm Fresh pull off such runs in the first and third sets.
Good serve.
Good timeout for Creamline.
It's a good spot, good execution also from Kyle, going for that combination play after that timeout. You could see the block was completely cooled from the attack of Erica.
Great placement play there. Amelia just giving it her all, but the defense of Creamline and Staunton, binalikan naman.
Too good.
22-12.
The back row attack, whether she's in the front row, all around. Open spiker for Creamline.
And you know, Staunton has really gelled with her team. That is palpable. That is really very easily seen. Playing comfortably with her new team. That's over. Lily Romero saved it. Murillo just taking charge. Getting the ball back. Still a 9-point deficit.
Farm
But
Fresh.
Creamline just dangerously too close to set point, match point. Farm Fresh, if they want to catch up, cannot afford to make a single mistake at this point. Serve by Bertolano. Quick up by Delerio. Murillo. Picked up by Staunton. Another chance for Farm Fresh. Running attack. Stopped by Gumabaw. Staunton hitting it from back row. Good enough for point number 23. Creamline fans on their feet here at the Phil Sports Arena.
I mean, what a perfect fit for the Creamline Cool Smashers. Successful back row attack, but Riza Cruz a bit too late on that block. And I mean, to think this is her first international stint. Learning actually plays.
Talking about Staunton, she's only in her second game, 25 points already. Murillo. That one is called inside.
Yes, inside.
And she is punching in a lot of good points too. 26 now for Murillo.
Wow. No, but with the Creamline, you have Erica Staunton, but you also have the locals stepping up. With Yenny here, there needs to be more locals stepping up for Farm Fresh.
Lucky break here for Farm Fresh. They ain't over yet. Kung tutuusin, Jamie, may habol pa to.
Yes. Pwede pa.
Pwede pa. You know, you're talking about the support that Staunton was getting mostly from Gumabaw, who has 21 points, and the same thing has to happen with Farm Fresh, as you mentioned. There, I will send it over. Will Creamline get 24 points? They will, and they are at set point now. Set point, match point here of Pangs Panaga, who has 12 today.
A lot of the players of Creamline, 12 points from Panaga, 21 from MG, a lot of them already in double digits. Now, this is the teamwork, and of course, got to give credit to their setter and Kyle.
Yeah. And she's at the serve. She had a service ace earlier. That one is outside. Going to extend the game a little more. Farm Fresh needing to win this set if they want to go for a fifth decider. This is going to be tough. But like we say, Bilog ang bola. Creamline only needs a point. Pressure serve for Riza Cruz. Will this be it for the Cool Smashers? Gumabaw was dug. Another chance for Creamline to set up. Back row attack, Staunton. Bertolano couldn't contain that one. And the Creamline Cool Smashers will get their first win in this reinforced conference. 4 sets this time.
What a team effort for the Creamline Cool Smashers. Everyone pitching in, everyone doing their job. But that girl on your screens, Erica Staunton, fitting just well for the Creamline Cool Smashers.
We can see it's an improvement from her first game, which was already spectacular. And Staunton, we can't wait to see what else she has to offer after this 26-point game. This Panalo play of the game brought to you by Yakult.
25-16. We'll see you here.
And we'll take a quick break and talk about the numbers after these. Four-set win for Creamline after that first game loss for them. And it was close. It was a good fight for the Farm Fresh Foxies, but in the end, in the fourth set, Creamline just show the true colors and they win by 9. Sam Corrales is with the player of the game.
Yes, joining me now is our best player of the game. We have Erica Staunton, and she put up 26 points off 23 attacks and 3 blocks. First of all, Erica, you know, earlier in our conversation, you said that the Philippine style of volleyball is very scrappy, and that's exactly what you got tonight. Can you please describe to us what it felt like to grind out this win against the Farm Fresh Foxies?
Yeah, I think it was great. It was definitely a team effort. I think my team was also extremely scrappy as well. And I think, like I mentioned earlier, just kind of focusing on hitting high hands because we know that the blockers are going to get really good touches, and as in the defender. So I think after the first set, I kind of focused on that a lot and kind of got in the rhythm of that. So yeah, their defense was great as usual, and it was just a matter of us kind of figuring out how to put the ball down anyways.
What worked today for you and your team, because you had to bounce back from a loss, as you mentioned, and also bounce back from a slow start tonight?
I think what we talked about was just maintaining our composure. After the first set, I think we kind of mentioned like just taking an extra second in between points, gathering ourselves, taking a deep breath, and just resetting, because I think we felt like we still had control and we were just making some kind of simple errors that were easy to clean up, so that was our focus.
Erica, how important is this win tonight? I know that the format is quite different this conference. It's very fast. So how important was it for you to, you know, get those wins early this conference?
Yeah, I think extremely important, especially after coming off a disappointing loss on Tuesday. We really just tried to look ahead. We knew that Farm Fresh was going to put up a really good fight, so we kind of had to really dial into that because, like you said, the conference is so short, so every game is important, every win is important, and we know we have a tough one coming up next week as well, so yeah.
Now, before we go, would you like to greet your friends and family watching back home, and also here tonight, the fans of the Creamline Cool Smashers? Please share your message to them. Go ahead.
Yeah. Hi, guys. Thank you for coming to the game. We love you. The support is incredible. To everybody back home, thank you guys for watching. I know the time difference is pretty tough. And also, happy birthday to Bradley Soriano and Kiel Karama? I hope I said that right. Sorry. Kiel Karamat.
Well, you have a lot of time to learn more Filipino words. Congratulations for being the best player of your game in your first ever international stint. Back to you, Jamie and Chicky.
Thanks a lot, Sam, and congratulations once again to Erica Staunton, our player of the game. And we start at 1 p.m. on Tuesday with our first game between Signal and Zeus Coffee. Second game between Akari and Chocomucho, and Petrogas will meet the Capital One team Solar Spikers right here at the Phil Sports Arena. On behalf of Jamie Lavatoria, Sam Corrales, Al Neri, and all the men and women of Signal Sports, this has been Chikiro Puno. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you back here on Tuesday for more of the 2024 Premier Volleyball League Reinforced Conference on Pilipinas Live.